Hello guys, so I decided to do this video a little differently. Instead of me talking to you face to face showing you the items, I think it's just easier like this because some of these items are big. And most of these items are for yard decor. First item up is this one. So this one, it's a tombstone and it has a cross on it and it says RIP 1790 to 1856. I like it because it's made out of concrete and it's pretty heavy. I mean, not heavy that I can't pick it up, but it feels substantial. And this is what the back side looks like. It has no inscriptions and it's just a plain tombstone. And what I like about it, it looks real. It doesn't look cheesy. It doesn't look Halloween. Okay, next item up is this beautiful angel here. And he or she's just beautiful. She looks very gothic. It looks like a girl, so we'll say she. And I fell in love with this. I almost didn't get it, but I'm glad I did. And the drawback to this is that it's plastic. The looks of it, it looks like real concrete. It looks like real stone. And of course I bought it for the aesthetics. So I give it 10 for aesthetics and 5 or maybe even 4 for material, just because I'm not sure plastic. Maybe if it's good plastic, if it's high end, maybe it will last for a very long time, but if it's cheap plastic, then maybe it'll get ugly under the sun. And she's not heavy at all, she can just be picked up. And this is what the back side looks like. And she's pretty tall too. Okay, so this is the next item and last item from Home Depot. By far, this is my favorite. I always like showing you guys my favorite at the end. So I bought 4 of this one, this specific one, because again, this is for my yard, for my garden, year-round decor. And it is just really amazing. I mean, look at the details on this face. I mean, how beautiful is this? Because they are just some of, I think they're the most beautiful ones that I see. I know other stores has really compared to these. Home Depot came out with some gargoyles last year, I believe, and I missed out on those. So I've been waiting for this one. Kudos to Home Depot, and this is very beautiful. Every little detail on this thing is beautiful. And this is what the side looks like. And finally, this is what the back side looks like. Okay, up next is this beautiful headless statue. I found her on OfferUp, and as soon as I saw her, I went rushing, and I got her for a really good price as well. I had to drive across town to pick her up, and she's pretty heavy as well. I think she's made out of resin though. I don't think it's concrete like the other one, but she looks like she's concrete. She looks like she's been around for, I don't know, 1,000 years or something. Just awesome. And I like the little details of those moss, or that moss on her. And again, this will be for year-round decoration. And this is what the side looks like. And this is what the back side looks like. Whatever angle you're looking at, I mean, she's just beautiful all around. And there you go. Okay, and the final yard decoration that I found was this tiny angel. I'm not sure if she's supposed to be for inside or outside. I believe maybe it's both. So I got her at Ross, and I saw a few of them, but they ran out really fast. They flew off the shelves because I kept going back to different Rosses and they were nowhere to be found. And so she's resin, she's very lightweight, and she's tiny. And this is what the back side looks like. Okay, also at Home Depot, I bought this plastic um, pail, and it has like really nice graphics. It looks very vintage, and I got it at Home Depot, and look at that. And these come really handy when you're doing yard work and working with the garden. So I couldn't resist, and I needed a small pail anyway, or a bucket. I think it's a bucket, a little bucket. And this is what the other side looks like. And it's not flimsy at all. It's an actual bucket. It's one of those sturdy buckets that you use, except that it has a Halloween theme on it, all around it, which is really just makes it even more special, I think. Okay, so I actually went back to the 99-cent store to get some cards, and I wasn't really going to buy anything from there, but I actually fell in love with this cat. I had seen it, but because the way I decorated my front yard as a cat theme, and I just thought this would go perfectly with my front yard decor, and it's very lightweight, super lightweight, not heavy at all. But what made me buy it is because it's actually you can't when you hold it and you try to squeeze it, it's really hard. It feels like very hard plastic, except that it's very lightweight. And this was $2.99. I'm all like, is it even worth $2.99? But then a friend of mine, she bought something like this from Target, like maybe a few years ago. It's the exact same cat, but she paid like $5.99 for it. So $2.99 is still a good price. Except that this one is a black cat, and the one that she bought at Target was like, or it's like bronze color. Okay, and the other thing I bought from the 99-cent store was this, or is this stackable plastic pumpkin. And it's actually a nesting pumpkin, which I've never seen before. It's quite unique, and 10.99. So, well, I guess it is worth 10.99. I did take it out of the box, and I'll show it to you guys right now. But this is a really nice box, though. It has like a very vintage look to it, and see, it's really cool. And so let me show it to you guys right now. Let me just show you the box. I really like the box a lot, so I plan to keep it. Maybe I'll collapse it and hopefully it doesn't get too bad. And so let me see. And this is what this side looks like. So this is what it looks like. It's a nesting pumpkin. It reminds me of those Russian nesting dolls, and I really like it because I can store it away really conveniently. It collapses. Anything that I can store easily. It's a win situation for me. Okay, and this is what it looks like when you stack it up. It feels cheap. It definitely doesn't feel like it's worth $10. So maybe I would say maybe $5. So I think $10 is a bit too much, but it is different. I've never seen anything like this where you could stack them up and store them away easily. So I guess it does have merit. I guess it is worth $10, and it's just that it doesn't feel like quality pumpkin, but it looks beautiful. Though I do give it 2 thumbs up for looks. It does look nice, and maybe you can draw faces on it if you want, but I think I'll just keep it simple like this because not only can I use it for Halloween, but I can use it for just fall decor, and I think that's a plus. Okay, and as far as just kitchen stuff, I did find a few more stuff at Ross, and I found I got a final Johanna Parker mug. This is probably the last one that I'm getting in this series. I did see the cat and the pumpkin, but I'm all like they all kind of look like something that I have already, so the owl was the only one that was unique looking. And this one was on sale for $6.99. A lot of the Halloween items at Ross are now on sale, so this one went for $6.99. It used to be $7.99, so they reduced it by $1. And I like this one too because it looks Halloween and fall at the same time. And I got another container. This one was also very cheap. I think it was like $3 and change. And these you could, I mean, you could use them for so many reasons, and you can store stuff in them like food. So I never have enough containers, and I keep adding to my kitchenware items every time Halloween hits. And this one is definitely going to come in use. And it says creepy eats. I think I should have gotten two, but I think this one will do just because maybe something else will come out next year that I will like. And then I also got this one at Ross. I bought this one before stuff came out on sale, so I paid full price for this one. But notice I haven't like really taken it apart. It's still as is when I bought it. The reason being because I really like the way it looks. I mean, the aesthetics of this thing is really just really beautiful. But I'm thinking, what am I going to put in it? So I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll just take this one back because it was $10. So maybe I'll get my $10 back. And the thing is, when I give it back to Ross, maybe it'll come out. Maybe they'll reduce the price, and maybe I can go back and get it then. So I can really put stuff in here, but I'm just not sure what. And I don't know if I want to use it as a year-round display in my kitchen, just because I don't know. I don't like that pick your poison there. I think if it was just the skull, I would have definitely kept it. You know, I just don't like. I'm not into like a lot of items that have words on them. Like I don't know. Unless I'm using it specifically for Halloween, it's fine. But if it's something that I use throughout the year, then I just like it to look simple with no words. And so the that's the drawback of this item for me, for my own taste. Last but not least, I got Brom another bowl for his food because I read somewhere where like if you use plastic or even metal, then it can give your cat chin acne, and so we don't want chin acne. So I got this one. It's ceramic or some kind of other material. It's definitely not plastic or metal. So and and I just like it. It's very appropriate for Brahm, and it has the boo. It has those cats there, and it has eyes inside of it. So